to look at an equation of a line through 2 points, and then an equation given. So your first step, you're going to graph your line. Then you're going to figure out your slope. Do you know how to find slope from something that's graphed? So if you have a line that's on a graph, how do you find the slope? Rise over run. You're going to start and you're either going to go up or down, then you're going to go left. You're going to pick a point on your line, and you're going to plug in the x and y into y equals mx plus b. You'll solve for b and then write your equation. Y equals whatever your slope is, x, and then whatever your b is. All right. So we want to find the equation of the line that passes through those 2 points. Negative 3, 2, and 3, negative 3. So what was the first step? All right. So how are we going to graph it? Okay. You agree? And then I draw my line. That makes sense. Step 2 was to do what? How do we find our slope? Okay, let's start here. What would we do? Okay, we went up 5. Now what? So that was a positive 6, negative 6. So what would be our slope? Okay. You just pick one of your points. You could have started here. You would have gone negative 5 and then over 6. Yep, you still get the same thing. Any questions on finding the slope? Okay. Third step was to do what? Okay. Which point do you want? The first one or the second one? The second one? Okay. We're going to use that point. And then we plug it. You'll get the same answer either way. Then we're going to plug it into y equals mx plus b. Make sense? So what's going to be our y? Our m? Our x? And our b? Make sense so far? Any questions? Okay. So negative 3 would equal what? Negative 15 over 6. Will that reduce? To what? Like that? Okay. Negative 3 is negative 6 over 2, right? What's negative 6 plus 5? Over 2. Does that make sense? Step 4 said solve for b, right? What is... What was the last step? What would your equation be? Yep. Y'all see how that works? Does that make sense? Okay. On this one, we are given 1 point and a slope. So we have to find the slope. They gave it to us, right? So do we have to do step 1? Do we need to do step 2 that said find your slope? Where do we go? Where we do what? So y would be what? Our m, and what's our x? Do you agree? Then what? Okay, 7 would be what over 5? 35 over 5. 35 minus 12. 20 what? Oh. Do you agree? Okay, so what would I write for my answer? Y equals negative 3 over 5x. Do y'all see how that works? A graphing calculator? Oh, on your graphs? I just wouldn't use it on a graph to find it. I'd do it. I'd just work it. Yeah. I mean, you could use it, you just have to estimate. So see if you can figure out the equation of this line. It goes through negative 2, 4, and 3, negative 1. What would you get for your slope? Negative what? Do I need to go over the slope? Okay. All right. Negative 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3. Negative 1. You agree? Right? Here you can go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that'd be why. That'd be where the other 3 came from. All right. So what would you do after you get your slope? Which point? Right? Or you would have 4 equals negative 2 times negative 1 plus b. What would you get for your b? Either way, you should still get 2, right? So what would be your equation? Yeah. Slope is negative 1. If you want to put the 1, you can, but you can't just put negative x. So you want to have your actual equation. Any questions on this one? Okay. See if you can do this one, where it gives you that it passes through negative 3, 6, and it has a slope of negative 2/3. Do you have to graph this one? What do you do? Do you agree? Negative 2/3 times negative 3. What? So what would b equal? And your answer? Y'all see how that works? Any questions?